Welcome back to another episode of Metaphor. The last time we left off, we were getting ready to perform in a competition to become king. I had to take a little break, go to the toilet, resupply and stuff like that. But here we are. It's time to sleep. There's nothing else we can do. Come on. Here we go. The bed is simple but clean, has an aroma that reminds you of a clear, sunny day. Maybe it's time to call it a night. We're about to enter a new area, it seems, and have new activities available to us. Should be great.
Can I come in?
No. Want to read some more?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no! I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise?
Yeah, just said so.
The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Yeah, sure.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
No.
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Oh yeah?
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden.
What do you mean? You joined us, we didn't join you.
It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned.
I wonder why they'd be banning utopian novels, hmm?
You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'Tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age
Don't
of
need to
the
be
new
so
king
dramatic.
draws nearer.
You can just over-level the enemies and it'll be easy.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Who?
Far away sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Far away sky so clear. Let my wish echo.
I bet she's evil.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Come on, you're dragging it out a little bit there.
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
He looks right to me.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found you, behave!
A land runner?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
I ended up sending out more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but only considered as a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
Well, what's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
So I just run along the main road then? Never seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What's happening right now? We're going to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. Okay. Alright.
Let us hurry.
This place here.
Should we just... Wow! Martira here's. Down to Martira, on this cross leg, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights, that's a great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads will be safe at that kind of speed. Well, good. Now, since those bridges, chaps, full steam ahead to Martira Old Castle Town. No wonder there's so many days.
This is amazing.
I wonder if I can at least do stuff on the ship.
Runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft.
Other days pass.
I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Interesting. Flashback time.
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now, leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
A little bit underwhelming, but...
Is that enough?
Oh well.
Can this old duck really handle an
Good
undercover
enough.
operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
What the fuck is this thing?
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brialhaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
Even a man can be a monster.
And again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant.
Indubitably.
Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto! Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
No, let me do it now.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
What do you mean? There's 4 days. Just sitting here.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
We'll see about that. The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. Academia, you can have a look around on your way there. But in the Gauntlet Runner, kind of want to see what the engine room's like. I don't know if we can save. There are so many cutscenes and dialogues and whatnot. Oh. You can actually go up here. Yeah, maybe these open up later on. There's something flying up there and shit. Huh. Pretty sick nasty. The runner makes a smooth ride at least. Eccentricities aside, he's certainly earned his title as court engineer. That said, I'm more considerate of its unseen workings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions. Probably has. There's a map showing nearest around our destination, Martira.
Let's see.
Wonder where we're at right now. Right there.
And there's a... Let's see. Which one? Okay. Let's...
Yeah, alright, I guess that's that then. A carriage can't begin to compete with a Gauntlet Runner's speed. It's supposed to earn their reputation. That I'm in constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal, but once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey will be pleasant. This door must lead to the end of the Gauntlet Runner. It's locked tightly to prevent accidental entry. Can we go up? The cockpit appears to be up above here. Mind the rope, lad. Wouldn't want you going overboard. Perhaps just stay away for now. Alright. Nothing we can do around here. Check deck. Oh shit. Alright. Nothing of interest here, it seems. It's pretty nice that they added shit like that in though, so you can just have a little look around and see it moving in action and stuff. More personal matters at hand. This room's made for bathing. We used to hop in mid-ride and take a real bath. That I could get used to. I call it first dip. You're gonna stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? Unacceptable. Really? It's a bathing room. Quarter mention, no running water yet. Working on it. What? Unacceptable. Oh, pantry. I'm getting kind of hungry. What's in here?
This is...
There's some auger, sugar, and briny salt. I wonder who brought them here. I could use this for cooking. Can I go in it again? Probably not. There's nothing else noteworthy here today. So we get new shit in there every day then. Engine room corridor. Okay, prepare to cook it first before eating it.
So?
Have to wash your dishes properly, but being that water's a precious resource that actually goes double. Is that really true? Yeah.
Got it.
You just gotta cook it. We have meals here.
Got it.
So, I wonder if that raises like a royal virtue. Or if it's just for purely for the sake of items for cooking. Damn, that's claustrophobic as fuck. Back deck. What? And then this is what the apparently, oh, maybe we can get books and stuff to read. That'd be nice. And then you can read that shit while you're in the traveling to get like royal virtue stats and such. That would be nice. I completely forgot about that as a mechanic in the game. Well, past games, I should say.
What's this?
What's it used for? Me too. Maybe we'll find out later. Let's go check out the engine room. I wish it was a little bit wider so I could see better, but it is what it is. What does this like for appraising and stuff? What's all this then? Maybe not now. Cleaning. There's all sorts of things looks like you can do here. There's academia. We don't need to go in there just right now.
Now, where was I?
No, I'm good. We don't need it right now. Let's back up. Let's do another save. And into the engine room we go. Oh, it's like a beating heart. Wonder what makes this thing run. First time on a gauntlet run, eh? No, go on them every day. Oh, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Called the runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I just back in the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magma crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you travelled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beasts made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then, maybe some other time. Anyways, still plenty about the old girl to work in progress, but by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks you just watch. There'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark. The old girl needs to rest as much as we do. Really? We're gonna waste the night. We'll continue towards your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while travelling, which may help to improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Yeah, get your attention. I'll focus on driving for now, shake off the rust a bit. Go into the chat, best to find me in the evenings, what? Alright. Never seen an igniter like this before. Magic igniter, enormous compared to those used by the army. If I recall correctly, it uses magma crystals as fuel. Can we spend time with our companions? Not right now, it seems. Increasing my max MP.
Understood.
That's pretty cool. You just increase your max MP.
Come on.
And your legs. Max HP. No. I'll probably not do max HP. Probably do max MP all the time. If I have a free slot.
Speaking of...
Notice you've got the kitchen up and running if you're hungry. Would you fancy a meal? I don't consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Straw said he wants to try some of the recipes he learned. Oh, 20B. Now where is Straw? The bookshelf is lined with interesting books. The books that I could read here. Maybe not now. Can I cook? Some food and prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. Cook ingredients, find them, win them, or find them lying around. Try to experience as much as possible to make every dish look responsive, really how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. There's some ingredients here, maybe no spent shopping. Interesting. Very interesting. Whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Alright. It's a lot of recipes. I'm good at for now. I'm just getting the recipes. Feel drunk. Don't vomit here. That's fine if I can handle the strain of a carriage, but this is another beast. It seems I'll need to learn to enjoy it. Rip Bozo. I guess we do the book, maybe? Just so we can raise our social virtues and then we can focus on cooking, maybe? Appears to be a fictional chronicle of a boy student in a fanciful place called the New World. I haven't started reading it yet. Seems like a book that would really expand the mind. Want to read it to get over by the window? Read this book and then gain more imagination. Yeah, let's read it.
Actually?
To be honest with you, I've realised something. There are so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There are so many things I've learned since we started travelling together. You've matured.
Now we're talking.
What?
What are you saying? I was immature before? It's not like you know any more about the world than I did. I knew a lot of things about the world. I just I'm travelling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want. Sounds like fun.
Right.
Let's do it. Sounds like fun. Yes, let's. I don't know where we'd go, but I'm looking forward to it already. Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, can you think of anything I can do to help you out? Teach me more. Just teaching me and telling me things is great. Not really knowledgeable though. That's how you can feel though. I'm glad to tell you every insight I have. With everything we've been through recently, I've realised that knowledge is an invaluable asset. I want to keep experiencing new wonders, so let's never stop learning together. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction here. Let's keep reading the book for a bit. Describes a new world. A place other than this really exists I'd like to visit someday. Can visit Gallagher. That's a lot of imagination points. And yet, it didn't even make a dent in it. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Okay. I still do stuff on the Gauntlet though, or is that it? It's just people now. What's that? At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart Gauntlet Runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels for next morning. While in camping, you can use any of the facilities on a Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey of your allies. Give it a try. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Do a save right here. The insects gathered by the campfire. Apparently you can eat these bugs while it comes to Hulk and Bake anyway. Should try and catch one. I caught one of the bugs gathered by the campfire. When it's my turn to cook, I should use it as an ingredient.
Your thoughts?
Ho ho, how was that ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. Absolutely. Haha, this run is such a guilty pleasure. The credit where it's due. My tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. For full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go, better get your 40 winks. I don't know if I want to hang out with Stoll or whatever right now. I think right now the priority should be to do the books, get the books done, and then maybe do some cooking and such. You know? Yeah, because you can't improve them for doing this.
Hey.
What's the deal? Charles is still going to get, and I'm up to much. Kids keep company for a while. I recall in the past and plan for the future of store, maybe I can hurt my imagination. No, I'm good. I'd rather read the book and finish it. So if we get the books finished, that's permanently done. And then we can move on to culinary stuff and such. Which is more things become available. Well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to travelling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? No, I'm good. I'm good, not right now. Not right now, man. I'm gonna go read some more. No, let's do it.
What's that?
We stood up to the heavens. There, a sparkling azure firmament caught his eye. The moon? At midnight? No. Despite its cold stony glow, there was no moon nor star. There were those who said it was the corpse of an ancient indomitable dragon. Others said it was a pavilion in the sky erected by Empyrean beings. Yeah? So we see a strange light shining in the sky. The way it's written, I feel like this light is meant to be the key to the new world or something. What do you think the light is? The remains of a dragon or a pavilion built by Empyrean beings? A dragon remains. Sounds good, I think. But it would have been an enormous dragon to be visible from the ground, right? I feel like any more of a dragon that big wouldn't last very long. Okay.
Alright.
So if you give the right answer, it gives more tokens then, I guess? This new world is just fictional, but I want to visit a very real place. I'm gonna reload and give it a try.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Because if given the right answer, it gives you more points, then that's important information.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh? You're better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to be numbered on the runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged gale? Maybe a grain of sand could fit between her seasons, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? Couch never to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Norris? Alright, I'm gonna check.
What now?
System load. This one? Question mark? Yeah, I think it's this one. Let's go see if giving the right answer changes it. Or if we get through the book quicker. Let's find out.
What's that?
Oh, that's right.
I think it's the pavilion. Right. Yeah, there's something dreamlike about people who live in the sky, isn't there? You think they have wings? I feel like my imagination improved after considering the possibilities with Gallica.
Alright.
Yeah, you get more for giving a satisfying answer. Interesting. That's useful to know.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Is that right? I don't know if there's a speed reading book.
Good morning.
But right now I just want to get these books done, and then we can do some cooking maybe. I don't know. I'm good off of that, man. Let's go back to reading books. Overwrite this one. Yeah. I wonder if this will be the last time we can read it. Since a trip through the raging sandstorm, at last they came upon a cave, the entrance gaping like the maws of a beast. The walls of the cave were translucent, revealing the inside to be a gigantic, intricately winding labyrinth, fantastical and akin to a mirage. A giant cave with glass walls in the desert? That sounds otherworldly, but also strangely familiar. Whatever, what's it sound like to you? Sounds pretty.
Sure. Right?
Beautiful sight. Yeah, I bet it'd be dazzling in the daylight, probably at night too, sparkling in the moonlight. If I can vision the scene McGillicud's improved my imagination. Come on, level up, will you bastard? I know this new world is just fictional, but okay. Is there more to the book, or...? I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Now then.
Oh, nice. Finally.
Imagination.
It is one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If true sovereignty is thy aspiration, furnish yourself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy force to fruition. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a followers' passions may be inflamed. Very nice.
I say,
Ahoy, break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there. Oh?
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Is this a dungeon we can explore? If so, I'd like to go. Shall we get a closer look? Tree of Prophecy. It's beautiful.
That's...
It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. Told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colours shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly did a tree foretell the future, and how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Nose put a sheet of paper and a brush in his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him. Wow, Nose, how did you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it, I'm finished. Here, take it as a keepsake. You're giving it to me?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, of course. I've already committed all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. I received Nose's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here. Hey, why don't you give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. And tell her a story about this place. Next time in Grad, try to show gift this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
Ah, a magical organism in the form of a tree? Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight. Huh? What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However?
Turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favourable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current colour portends. We took a brief detour. I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
Alright.
Oh, 4 coins too. Gave me a decent chunk of progress towards rank 3.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Does that tree take up a night slot? No, doesn't look like it. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Thankfully. There'll be a Martira every day after tomorrow. Wonder what kind of place Martira is. I'm good, I don't need to speak to you guys right now. I've got books to read. I wonder if that Norris guy is somewhere around here. Let me check the pantry. What new ingredients are there? Some pristine clear water and more coney meat. There we go, some free ingredients. And I need to go back up because I forgot to check. Oh no, we did get it. I think we did get the fly, or whatever. The insect. Where is he? Is he up here? Maybe he's up here? I don't know where he is. Where's this guy hiding?
Alright then.
Oh, he's down there.
Let's go.
Mind helping me out? I'm about to go do acting inspection. I'm sure some complete as it is, but sort of luck won't do you any harm. No, I'm good.
Right then.
I've got books to read. And the books give me the biggest boost out of everything here, probably. Because I get like a double bonus at the end of finishing it, so you know, it's just the way it is, really. Books, then cooking, then whatever else, I guess. No. You don't need to read something that's already finished. I'm sorry, yeah. Useful conversation techniques to persuade others. That could be really useful. Maybe it has like a different technique other than just royal virtue points. Oh no, it's just elegance. That's fine. Let's read it.
What's that?
Apparently this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanour, then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? Just strike them down in one hit.
You're kidding.
Alright.
I only got 3, so we picked the wrong answer. So we have to reload. That's fine. I'm so surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way and help our negotiations go smoothly. We need to reload and pick the right answer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hopefully there isn't anything big that pops up. Okay. I should have guessed.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What's going on?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Oh, fight. Come on, just let me reload, man. Alright, whatever.
My star is rising.
They're just so cringe.
Sanctism will reign.
You're also cringe.
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Isn't it they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to beat the opposing side's gauntlet runner?
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
Yeah.
So it is a clash to hold each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
He's taking a big risk being there.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favour. Can we afford to abandon Gladel, who is one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help out Gladel.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
I don't like the Sanctic religion or whatever.
Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time! So be it. In God's name, be thou punished!
You know, this monk's aboard up a deck. Looks like he knows the magic one shield is his aiming to kill us here and now. Oh, dude, just let me.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
Cringe.
Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
How the hell do we deal with him then? If he can attack us and we can't attack him. But before we get into this fight, I'm gonna reload to get the right answer for that book to get 4 tokens. I'm gonna cut out the video, but I will say what response was the right one when it resumes. So I'll see you shortly. And we're back.
Magic.
So the answer is to gain upper hand. That gets you the most points. Okay, that did a lot less damage than I thought it would.
Join with me. No.
No.
In the name of justice, I shall vanquish evil.
Can we kill it? Maybe we can. No, we can't. It's pretty close.
What did you hope to achieve?
That it?
Damn it! He knows we can't attack him.
Oh, we're dead.
He's toying with us.
No.
We'll just do a normal attack. Resist. What about this? Resist. Alright.
What could you hope to achieve?
So maybe elemental damage then.
Brace yourselves!
Stroll!
No, hold
Mm,
Let me rethink this.
let me have a
Looks
look.
like you can't brute force through this one.
Alright, it's not gonna work, so let's try bot then.
Power of fire!
Yeah, that works much better. What about wind damage? Perfect.
So,
The faithful are broke.
are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Wait, shouldn't that be fine because it's a duel?
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
Destroyed it. You're gone. You're done, little bro. You're done.
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Boo! Sanctism! Boo!
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
You hit?
Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
What a bozo.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
What are you talking about?
Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
You only just realised?
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Don't get weird. Okay,
I know
thankful.
the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Yeah, the only one.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
What's going on? Oh, what's this? Fucking hell, that thing's massive.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Is that Luis's? No, it can't. Is it? It's huge. It is. It's him.
Luis.
My Lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
I called her that she was going to be evil.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
That voice does not match that body type. But it is what it is.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
We're your supporters. I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Chat, which one should we do? I kind of want to just pick this one and see what happens. No. We're bound to complete secrets when it comes to the prince. Should I really share
The
that?
more you hesitate, the more suspicious you'll sound. You've got to get this right.
Alright. Nah, I guess I can't. My seasoned enemy.
I know you want to get this right, but this is no time.
Get lost. Okay, I guess we can't. I guess there's only one option we can actually choose.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You don't even know what his vision is.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
Then we'll beat the shit out of you afterwards.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
Hector. Hector, we gotta go, Hector. What do you think about that? I fucking knew she's gonna be on the evil side as soon as I saw her. It's always the same.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
We just gotta get rid of him then, shouldn't we?
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Indeed.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose. a place grown thick with trees. Are
Oh,
the
yeah?
sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Get down.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
What's up with him?
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
So dramatic.
Let's say we go check on him.
Do we have to? What's up now?
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Oh yeah? You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Oh, so you want me to go looking for them for you?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Oh, so let's go there and get it then. Yeah, we will.
This one's important.
Heroes Incense times 5. That's pretty good. Love that shit. We left North, shoot us all into Dream and Gleam again, head towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner. Suppose we have to complete that request to get the rank 1 of his supporter.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offence to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. Our carriage could never keep up this pace, some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to share it while on the verge of losing your lunch. Nah, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client, Barden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
So we're just going to lose 2 time slots to nothing. That's unfortunate, but whatever.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
I wonder what they could be afraid of.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
Is that so?
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Thornton to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between 2 candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
All fights have casualties. Luis is a tyrant.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
There's always such a long wait between saves when this stuff happens.
A welcome treat.
I would have thought I had some more time slots to keep reading books, but unfortunately it doesn't seem ideal.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Might have to pause the video here when I go to the toilet. It's got dragging on a little bit and I really need to go.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
And we're back. Let's go to the toilet real quick. Let's continue.
Larvae of the giant sandworm.
Ugh.
It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Yeah.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter?
He's not.
Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
I think she's lying.
I'm not so sure about this.
You mustn't judge by appearances. Besides, 'tis a mark of a good candidate to know all the tastes of the regions you would rule, no?
No choice, I suppose. You'll just have to bite down and pray, my friend.
I really don't want to. This thing just moved in my mouth post-bite. It tastes fine, but I'm afraid to swallow it.
You're, tearing up.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
No.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business.
Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
That's a lot.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Let's see.
Giant sandworm's nest.
Let's see.
There's a
Let's see here.
rival gauntlet runner. Sand camp.
Here's alright.
Is our current position.
Here's where we are now.
I see. That's kind of distant.
I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save this town together.
Work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet.
Please,
With a whole
no.
spread of other dishes
Oh,
for you.
save us. Actually, I feel kind of ill. I gotta go.
This is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
No,
Together,
please.
I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
Who would want to get a free meal like this? It's disgusting. It's been 5 since I had such a spacious bed. We're gonna be ready for town first thing in the morning, so get your boot to sleep, okay? I don't really want to. Let's overwrite this save right here. Like 25 minutes of just dialogue. I don't mind though. I love the game. I don't mind me. I only just arrived here just now, so it's not like I overheard that conversation you just had with Barden. Even if I did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. I would have made it as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. That's right. Anyone know about the city, simply ask me. You can always find me here. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, we can just leave? Oh, this is the... Never mind. I have to go to the bedroom.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Barden, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. You get a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. Still, it was nice of you to come all this way, traveller. Please, make yourselves comfortable. The bed's in the back, past the door, next to the desk. I'm assuming we can't just leave. All the cuisine here was delicious to the last meal. Martira is a fine city indeed, which makes this Heismay's offences all the more damning. All we've heard is true, hunting will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man's given into despair. I don't think we can leave. We're gonna try. Yeah, no, don't think so. Alright, let's go speak to Stoll, save, and then go to bed then. Finally freed those tiny runabouts. It's sleeping in an inn, isn't it? I love a good inn. Nothing beats the bed at an inn. I can see the monster out there when we camp on the runner, so that's a little easier in and then. I wish Norse would come inside of us, but I suppose that the runner's a castle and he is its king. Oh, we can check the beds and stuff. Drink. Funds coin rolled my way, obtained 10 reef. Wow, 10 reef! We're rich! We're rich, guys! Oh. Doesn't matter even what bed you look at. Alright. Well, let's do a save. Right here. And then rest.
Good night.
We'll probably have one more dialogue,
Time marches on,
and then we'll
and
have
the age of a new king
that breakout
draws
moment where we
nearer.
can do our shit again. Hopefully. Oh.
It's gorgeous out.
Well, beautiful weather. I think I might have overslept though.
Hold on.
Where's everyone?
Let's hurry.
Building to Krieg Anti-Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market. It looks like you're placing Dark Souls 3. It really does. I don't know if I should bother even trying to like explore. That's more.
People missing.
So am I next? What's all this then? Now you listen to me, I'm saying this for your own good, alright? You never know when a kidnapper's gonna show up. So you're gonna lie down by your eyes, man, go somewhere safer. Even you wouldn't like getting kidnapped, I'll tell you that much. I don't think he's all there, man. I don't think we can leave either, but I'll try. How far down can I go?
You there?
Oh, wait, we were running down there. I'll do riding and gauntlet runners these days, Artie. Never thought I'd see the like. Suppose that means with the help that's come to town. I'm gonna take that run to the giant sandworm and the Hazman, so I get a hero's welcome if you're taken down. There's weapons and armor for sale in town, ought to make good use of them.
Hey.
Okay. It looks like it's a lot smaller, maybe, than Trad Town, which makes sense. We can buy water there, some shops maybe to the left. I don't know. Let's go have a little look.
Hello there.
Bye. What water do you have, eh? Clean water. I'm good. Let's buy some melon milk though. I'll just buy all of this, since I'm rich. Thank you. Thank you for your shit. What's over here? Anything?
Just a sec.
I'll just barge in here. Okay. What even is it? I'm not handling any new bounces at the moment. Everyone's caught up at the instance, you know the ones. Unfortunate. 1 second, I'm taking care of something. Shouldn't take too long. Un momento, por favor. Mostly done, almost finito, benito. Use this, and then when does the point refill expire? 13 hours. Alright. Boom. Finished. I think reception should open again by tomorrow, but can I get a Hugh really handle that bouncy anyway? Yeah, that shit's easy, man. Should I even bother? No, let's just go to the castle first, and then we can go that way.
An elder candidate? Must have got that wrong.
No, didn't get it wrong. Let's go off.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, so that leads back to the same place. Interesting. That being the case, let's have a little look at what we got in here.
Whoa!
Something for a fairy made a sort of shield too while I'm at it. You think I just need any of this, aren't you? Come on. It's like a presentable champion of justice too. If you say so.
What'll it be?
Whatever time are you looking for? Go ahead and take a look. Alright. I have anything to it now, I don't. Alright, cool. What have you got for me, eh? Interesting. So this... allows for evasive movements. I might buy this for her, and then this for him. Prevents malady. All stats +2. That's pretty crazy. Like insanely crazy. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll get you for him. And that's good, I guess.
What now?
What did I even have equipped before this? I don't know. I think something like this was much better. And then what about you? Pretty good stuff. Very good stuff. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty decent increase in defense and stuff. Let's go check out the weapon store. I don't think we could benefit much from the weapon store, but...
What's this?
Small town or not, don't underestimate Martira. Need some sort of weapon, otherwise I can't protect my family from kidnappers.
What'll it be?
Alright. Let's see. I really don't think you'll have anything that's of interest. No, I didn't think so.
What is it?
I was out of town in an apprenticeship and only recently returned. Things sure got rowdy around here while I was away. Weapons are selling well, but I can't see any part of the reasons behind why they're in such high demand. I forgot to click listen on the armor shop. Let's go back to the armor shop real quick.
What'll I do here?
My daughter's gone missing. Please help me find her. Mom, it's been 3 weeks since she went missing. It pains me to say it, but... No, I refuse to believe it. Children aren't just getting snatched up like that. Unfortunate. She gone. Alright. Listen. One of Barden's lackeys keep playing orders for one piece of armor after another. Something about them beefing up security. Honestly, it sounds like they're overdoing it. Makes me wonder if everything is alright. I think the Barden's officer is up to no good. I really do. I get the sense. What the hell?
Hey.
You hear that? It's coming from above.
Stop that at once!
Listen to me, insolent child, not to go out of doors. We're on board of being in the house, let me go to Elaf's. No, Elaf is. He's out, never you mind, you're behind staying here. So Elaf is gone too. Not Elaf. What can the town do now? Bloody hell, supposed to just go about our lives and someone could strike from the shadows at any moment. We should just offer up some convicts to unwanted children. Say, you know any elder no one would miss? Screw you. I'm sorry, that was a joke that went too far. But I'm worried to tell you. Put my foot in the mouth now and then, can you blame me? I don't think he was telling a joke, chat. I think he was being serious unless, you know what I'm saying? Rich, poor, man, woman, hell, even child, it doesn't matter to them, they're ruthless. Usually you kidnap someone you got a purpose, yeah? But not here, it's downright spine chilling it is.
Whoa!
You're a new face, oh, you're that opal I heard about. Didn't expect to be an elder. My tribe doesn't matter. Oh well, I suppose you're right. Besides, I'm grateful to you slapped a little bit earlier in that massive gauntlet runner. Not that I doubt you or anything. If Barden appointed you, then you have my support, no exceptions. You'd think a kidnapper's scary, but this Harrisman's fellow's beyond the pale. I heard he can command illusions. Anything's possible when he's able to abduct folk right off the street. You better be damn careful is all. Let's have a little look in the item shop then. What is this? Decorative igniter. Oh, no magla. Selling fake dots. Insane. Put bugs in their medicine? Gross. I'm not offense about that as long as you buy something. Oh, fuck you then. Right, what have I got for me? Unnecessary, unnecessary. 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 I'll buy some of these. I'll buy some of these too. Some of these. Now I stocked up on them. It's pretty good. Oh, hold on. That's all best listen. The city now seems to grow. On the plus side, that means I can formulate unique medicines for each of my customers. If you become a regular here in Martira, then I'll concoct my very best medicines for you. Interesting. Maybe he's telling the truth, maybe he's not. Who knows? Oh, hold on. Almost missed this.
Welcome.
I'm sorry, I've been all sold out on meat today. Let's get out there and restock, you know. Do you come back another time to craving some meat, okay? What you want? And sitting back with all the faces. Came to see the podium. Got break on your timing.
Hang on.
Oh, leave. I see.
I see.
Went wrong. That means we're help it in the rankings. That's handy. First is Forden and second is Luis. But the event is kind of overwhelming. Even after human rampage in front of the Grand Cathedral, Luis's following is as strong as ever. If anything, he's more popular. Just goes to show how dissatisfied people were under the previous king. If we don't handle this smartly, Luis could very well end up king. No. We've got to stop that from happening at least. I'm sure Forden's going to be making a move too. Voice somewhere. Locals of his people's support, great considered anxieties. Okay, who knows? I already know this. Let me just get mag from doing this. I suppose we'll get mag from the Rock at Trad Castle too. You must be able to get like insane amounts of mag when you're at like higher rank. Yeah, it's about right. Get back to it. Yeah, anything down there? I mean, I guess we'll find out as we, you know, make our way back from the castle.
Alright then.
Just a straight shot. I'm hoping the castle isn't some massive affair that has lots of it to explore and speak to. Actually, I don't mind if it's big, just as long as there's loot and not a lot of that, not like just dialogue all over the place. Not that I hate dialogue, I do want to get through this day. Can't even let my wee ones out the house because of the kidnappings. The poor bairns are fair mopey about it, bless them. When I told General Barden as much, his face felt like a dropped pie. He's pure heart, our general is. But never mind that. Off the fight hires me, are ya? Keep your guard up there. Rumour has it he's got some passing skill. They say he's faster than any soldier that nobody could so much as nick him. Must be quick on his feet. Interesting. Can I interact with this then? What's this building here? Doesn't look like they're using it. What a waste. Interesting.
Well met.
You're late. Poor Barden's been waiting on tenterhooks. Apparently Blades has graciously agreed to meet with us. Best not keep her waiting, Let us be about it. Castle looks positively ancient. I wasn't expecting the city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined this city new piece. So let's get the details from the lead of the castle. Alright, let's do one more save and then we'll do this conversation. I'm hoping it is voiced, but we will see.
I've awaited you.
So you've all come. Fantastic. Lady Joanna's waiting inside. Let's go right now if that's alright.
Aye, yes.
Please come this way then.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctress and the ruler of this city.
Yeah. And?
These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisma.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Why?
It is most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support.
Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects.
Yes, Lady Joanna.
Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
Looks like we're gonna get a nice little high-level dungeon.
Indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
If everyone went out to gather information, we should ask around too. Can we just enter? I don't think we can, right? The door's shut tight. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright.
Boy.
Oh, you there? Can I talk to you for a bit? Hey, did anyone catch that Heisme for us? I just want to give you my thanks, you see. My wife just wanted to know what's gone missing. I don't know if I can be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. Unfortunately no, there's not much about them, I'm afraid. Sorry, can't be of help. We ought to ask others around here, though. The shopkeepers might know more. Really? That's at the Stairstone Market, right? Let's try asking around there. Maybe the officer and the lady are in on this plot together to, like... I don't fucking know, man. I don't know at all. Puppy! Hello, puppy. Cute dog.
Welcome.
So, hey.
We have information about more than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about a giant sandworm, do you? Well, that's just dangerous when I got hunted and I gave him a wide berth. Wow, impressive to get there alone. Still, do you know anyone who might know something? Let's see now, you might try asking that fella by the armor shop. He's got quite a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. Alright.
What?
Giant sandworm? Why are you asking me? This is a fruit stand, you realise? You think I've anything to do with a dangerous bug like that? Me? The fruit seller? I mean, you might. Right, just having a little look-see down here.
Stop that at once!
Do Mr. Marco our assumptions, let's become the guard cost for no little and less. Giant sandworm, You Martirans love our edible grubs, but we're a bit indifferent to inedible parents. Larva's my personal favourite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. You can't eat the parents? What a silly thing to say. They're the ones that eat us, though. That does remind me. There was a merchant nest at the tavern, boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. If that's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe still in town.
Nice!
That's some good info. Maybe this merchant's still nearby. Let's ask around for a first square. Alright, let's go have a little look-see then. And 100,000 views from the quest should make up for the amount of money we spent on getting the new gear. Hold on, someone's at the door. I'll be right back shortly. And we're back. I cut too much of the video, so I'm not sure where we left off. This might be a little bit of a repeat, I'm not sure. Questioning will do as little good as for you to question about you and your leads to report. A merchant's been that way. Ah, fine work. I recall seeing shopkeeper 2 and myself thereabouts.
Now what am I to do? Good.
See, I've heard about you. The senior come all the way from Grand Trad to take down Heisme. I'm waiting for someone like you, someone with real guts. Hey, you just let me test your courage in the truest sense. I think you'd really fly, haha. What's with this guy? To be honest, it seemed like he'd be much help in gathering information. Yeah, I get that impression too. The one taken recently was a friend of my daughter's and she was so young. I'm afraid my daughter will be next. You must pray for else can we do. God shall provide, and they're already calling me God. It's crazy.
Now what am I to do?
What do you want to know? At the tavern, what's your business with me? I'm looking for a merchant, one who had something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. That guy from last night, yeah, he was blathering so loud you heard him whether you wanted to or not. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm just telling some informant, you see. I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. If information isn't free, friend, how's 150 reef sound? Alright, I'll pay it.
Thank you kindly.
Just like you knew you would. Now then, a deal's a deal. It's for Ishki in front of the fountain just there. He drank so much that the tavern is practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover. Yeah, that's fine. I've got some useful information about this guy. Let's go to the fountain and talk to the merchant.
Hello there.
What's this? You all have some business with me or something? No, the tavern yesterday where there was a merchant who got close to a giant sandworm. That's amazing. Got the wrong guy. We just got to town. There's some rare weapons around to be found here, so we're looking to stock up. Got it, so there's more than one merchant. Let's look around.
Yes?
It's a giant sandworm. Sorry, young man, don't know a thing about it. What I do know about is the next few days worth of bad weather. If you're interested, stop by.
Whoa.
Wouldn't that might affect our travel at all? Once we've got things figured out, maybe we should talk to a seer again.
Beg your pardon?
Can't stop thinking the buggers might be prowling around as we speak. I want to run away, but I can't. Don't have a goal like runner.
People missing.
I think. Oh, my head. Has you got business with me? Got pretty close to the giant sandworms down. How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? To tell you the truth, I didn't get close. I just found a giant sandworm husk that was it, and at the bar I was excited and about pretty drunk. Anyway, at some point we saw it turn to me waltzed right up to the sandworm and stood it down, and I regret that now.
Oh, good.
Oh, great. No one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset too. Let's meet up at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
It is far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you.
It's the guy from Trad.
I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
What if he's Heisme?
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event, a kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm.
I don't know why we just don't go in Laurel Wake so we can beat them up for XP.
And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Absolutely.
Good. Then we're counting on you. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Eh?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Unless you're wrong about him.
Finally,
Maybe,
a solid
potentially.
falls into our laps, and we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
What the hell's going on here?
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
For a moment, it's like the light was blinding.
I can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today, just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
So we're having another day wasted doing nothing. Okay, whatever.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we have, what, 3 days to fuck around, and then we've got to go to the dungeon or whatever. Oh, what's going on here?
Your journey is going well, it seems.
Indeed.
One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
A thing in the Gauntlet
Are
Runner?
you talking about that thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation.
Ooh.
With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic.
Great.
I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
Does it take us back to Trad already? I kinda hope not.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
You can. No shit, it's a teleportation magic.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
Yeah.
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
Yeah, indeed.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
she was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work.
Fair enough.
You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart.
Indeed.
Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Maybe I am.
Maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
It's easy. Do it all the time.
But might you at least try?
I just have to try. Yeah, I can do it. Easy. Do it all the time. Did it last night, in fact. What's going on? Whoever is some trusty wild card, I've had enough of Mr. Atlant in that road. I'm assuming I can't just leave. Yeah. This one the road at any time. True. True. Very true indeed. What's the secret? Well, now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Oh, dash it.
I'm down for fair. I always thought something was strange. I thought it'd be a type of igniter, but I tried feeling it with magic. It was quiet as a mouse. Went up and down in the castle asking if the court engineers, but nobody had an answer. Couldn't even tell who put the blasted thing into the design. Only the devs.
Where to?
And away we go. Looks like here's our destination, and boom.
It reacted! The lad really is the key to triggering it!
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
Yeah, but it last night, it was fine.
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I have food ready. I'm gonna cut this little break out the video, but I will be back shortly. Only 1 or 2 minutes. And we're back. It's Martira. We really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
Ah, the king's magic wishes he was me.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude.
I agree. Magic is magic, after all.
You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose when you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought?
No.
If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brilhaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
Wish I could imagine it, but we've never been there.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
We already know the boundaries, it's pretty obvious.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Indeed. Pretty obvious.
Well, thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital anytime we need to restock. Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
Exactly.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Indeed.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
How could I forget? Alright. To capture Hazme, you must be well prepared. You can go strong by accepting requests around tasks such as the Martira Recruitment Center. When the mission has begun, your base of operations has been changed to Martira. Each time a new operation begins, your town stay and will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. If you want to return to a previous location such as Grand Trout, open the world map and okay. You'll travel there by using teleportation magic. Just not past time. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
So?
Bring us a strong opponent, so we better make sure we're as strong as we can get to. Speaking of, I saw some bounce up at the recruitment center. Interesting. And then boom. Alright. Let's see here. Doesn't look like there's any requests up ahead.
Isn't that...
Oh,
hey!
Oh, maybe we should. How about this? I don't know if they'll talk to me right now, though. Probably not, since it's grayed out. We can speak to Maria. What does that give us? Nothing of interest. Let's go get the requests and such first.
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there? That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey!
I've just stolen my money.
Sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Griez's dagger is missing!
That bitch.
Let's chase after him! I don't see him anywhere! Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Where can we find a clue that leads to the man who took Griez's memento? Let's try asking the guy who told us it was stolen.
Come on!
Hey you, that guy who stole our dagger. Any idea where he went?
No.
I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but I mean that dagger's really important to us. Is it? You'll have to excuse me, don't go lend it a hand to everyone who puts one out. Oh come on, not even a hint? This man seems to know something. How can I get him to help us? Consider it a kingly investment. My overflowing imagination, I picture some appealing ways for my benefit from having a future king in their death. It's a good thing I read that book. You, the future king, that's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. But strangely enough, calling me intrigued, perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humour you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more. I want your item back, I have a condition. You need to do something for me first. I bet you put that guy up to steal on me.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it.
Oh, what an interesting ring. I want one.
I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So
I bet you would.
To get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
If you can hear any slurping, I apologise. I'm drinking a hot chocolate. It's almost empty.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these sorts are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
He probably was.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
I think this guy's a bitch. I think he put him up to it.
Same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
Obviously.
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words, once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
So here's the side dungeon, is it? Alright.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
Interesting.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Oh, how kind of you.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
This treasure involved?
Hopefully
Sure.
I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call
What's with
me
that line?
Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
Is that so?
This one's important.
No deadline? I thought there would be. Increases courage and 15k, huh? We'll talk to the informant to get more details. Maybe we can finish that book too, while we're travelling. Even in your golden runner, it's a nice travel from Martira. A bit far, but commensurate with the compensation, don't you think? No, not really, but I digress.
I'll be waiting.
Is that so? I should tell Gallica what happened. No, never mind. Let's go pick up the other request.
People missing.
What's this about? If you'd like to check the outfit before travelling, speak with a fortune teller. They can forecast the region's weather for the next 2 days. No, I'm good.
Pop by again, won't you?
All right then.
That shows up. Shit shows up too. Maybe we can get some cooking stuff there. I don't know, or is it just ingredients? We'll find out.
Oh, what'll I do?
I cannot believe I want to lose my job over something that's not my fault at all. I know what's on your mind, but look serious. What's wrong? A fairy, I want you the mercenaries who are hired to hunt down Hazme. But all came here in that giant gauntlet runner. As far as your runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Our town is to keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we could maintain communications with other cities, but they were all requisitioned by officials from the capital.
How did this happen?
Doesn't really need them for the tournaments or some such. But we rely on those pigeons for trade and medicine and foodstuffs that their loss threatens our very way of living. That's why we desperately need to prepare a practical pigeon barrel parcel from Camaro by July 11th. But no one wants to go at the kidnapping about, so I've got no volunteers. In addition to that, there's no end of beasts that need to go through. And since I was the pigeon's caretaker, there's a good chance that I cannot keep my job if things continue like this. If that happens, I may as well lie down in the gutter and die like a dog.
Stupendous.
That's where you and that gauntlet one of yours come in. Please save my job, save the town. Of course, I can't ask you to work for free. Let's see, is 7,500 of a reward for you? No, but I'll do it.
I'd so love your help.
Oh, thank you kindly. In that case, let's go buy one practical pigeon parcel for me. I need to buy July 11th if you could. Yeah, let me sure to get to Camaro too. The merchants in Camaro have got other rare goods besides X2. I'm sure you'll find plenty of things that are there that'll be useful for your travels.
Let's give it a shot.
The pigeoneer Martira asks us to buy a practical pigeon parcel in Camaro, a village east of Martira, and bring it to him.
Whoa.
So that'll take 1 day there, 1 day east. That's 2 out of 3 days taken up. Isn't this the village Newis was talking about? Remember his story about the old man and the relic? We can ask the village about the old man if we go. Interesting. That'll also help. We have so much time to spare, but I guess we stop by the village on our way to another task. It should be alright. Maybe we have a bounty we can pick up. Everything going on, need all hands on deck, we'll get on patrol, so I'm sorry, but we could be closed on July 2nd to July 4th. You're the one who took care of that bounty in Martira Desert, aren't you? I've heard the rumours. Martira Desert is south of Grand Trad, right? So how did you know that? The old capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares information on bounties, so I'm not allowed to tell you how we do it. Anyway, you can look up a list of bounties from across the country regardless of where you are and accept them too, so fight your hardest and clear them up, alright? Oh nice, so we don't have to go back to pick up bounties, we can just do it here. Okay, we've already seen this. Bounty target. Interesting. This is a bounty contract for the Goblin King, an impressive name if it wasn't only a goblin rabble he presided over. We're familiar with goblins, they're pretty common and easy to handle. Not quite, they'll attack with sword and bows as well as magic. The boss will come out to dispatch the Underlands, they're a bit tougher than you might expect. We need funds for infiltrating Hazard's hideout. We'll do it. Excellent, in that case the goblins are skulking in the Imp's Den northeast of Martira. When the king's not around, a magic-wielding goblin keeps order within the horde. Take him out and the big guy should appear, the mages wear black cloth. I bet you could get more information about the target from Martira's informant, not from having to rely on them, but desperate times. Bring me the Imp's loincloth once you've taken care of them. In exchange, you'll get your reward.
Let's do it.
Okay. Increases courage, 16k.
Let's see here.
So in the northeastern forest, here it is. Apparently it's called the Imp's Den.
And right there's
Interesting. I wonder if we can travel from here to here.
And right there's a labyrinth.
It's a campground.
Oh, let's
Interesting. 1, 2. We'll see. With the reward, we can better prepare for Hazme. Let's hurry and take care of these goblins. Alright, that's that taken care of.
Alright then.
I think that's everything. It looks like everything to me. Let's do a save right here. And this is a perfect moment to end the YouTube video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch would help even more. So with that in mind, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.